Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. April Kaczynski here at East Coast Chiropractic in Manchester, and I wanted to go over with you today one of the really most common types of patients that comes into the office. And unfortunately, this type of patient is younger and younger each and every year. So this patient's typically someone who has neck pain, headaches, but no specific injury. There's no falls, there's no traumas, but they've been having headaches for years, neck pain for years, and stiffness for years. Now, years ago, this typical patient would be in their 30s. It would be someone who does have a desk job. But unfortunately now we're seeing that that person is in their early 20s now because people are sitting more often. They're in school. Then once they're done with school and then they go to college, then after college they have a desk job. So I just want to show you the importance of the curve in your neck and also why it's important to make sure that you get checked regularly under chiropractic care. So we're going to look at an x-ray here. This is the side view of the neck. So right here we're looking at the back of the head, and then this is the curve. This is a beautiful curve that we want to make sure that the head is over the shoulders. There's good spacing in between here. We don't want it to be straight. We don't want the curve to be angled or going in the opposite direction, meaning that it would be like this, angled or in the opposite direction. Okay, this allows for the neck to supply good shock absorbers and allow the tension to be able to be released when we have a good proper curve. Now, what I wanted to show you is this is the typical neck that comes in our 20-year-olds and someone who has a desk job and really poor posture. And like I said, there's no history of traumas. So this particular x-ray that we're going to put up now, when we compare side to side, looks like this. So we can see with this particular curve how nice and curved it looks. This is actually going now in the opposite direction. So this puts a lot of strain on the head and the neck. It puts a lot of strain on the body because the example I love to give is this one here using just a regular bowling ball. Well, it's not a bowling ball, it's like a bowling ball. Our head's like a bowling ball. This is 8 pounds. So I'm just using like a regular exercise ball to give you an example of it. But when our head has the right curve, we can hold it just like this up on our shoulder. And it's supported because it's right on top. And I have a good curve like that. When the curve in our neck straightens and it goes forward, our muscles have to work a lot harder to be able to hold this and pull it back. So that's exactly what happens to all the muscles in the neck back here is they're constantly being fatigued. And eventually they quit and they stiffen up. And that's what arthritis is. It's a lack of movement in a joint. So it can affect everything up here where your muscles are, but also one of the most important things to look at that gets affected here is the spinal cord that runs right along the back of the spine, and then the nerves that come out of all of those openings. So if there's pressure anywhere on the spinal cord or the nerves, then it's going to irritate wherever they go. So you can have numbness and tingling in your hands and fingers. You could have headaches and migraines. You could have allergies and sinus issues. It could affect breathing, ear infections, thyroid. All of that is there in your head and neck. Energy level, sleep. So it's really important to make sure that these curves get addressed early on. And if you've never been checked for chiropractic, it would be great to have a baseline evaluated to see where you're at. And like I said, even if you think, well, I've never really had any traumas, I've never been in any accidents, I don't think that I would be a good candidate. This here is very typical. Like I said, no history of any traumas and no sports actually. This person did not play sports. This is a dancer. And this is someone who just has really poor posture and who sits at a desk all day. So I'd love to be able to help you out. If you have questions, feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email, and come check us out, and we'll let you know if we can help you any way we can. All right? Work on that posture. Come get checked out. Have a great day.